You got an interesting response from Practical Fanager, who said what he's yelling about is that MLS is totally invested in the Messi thing and Inter Miami running the GOAT into the ground and ruining his legacy, our reputation, and showing everyone that money matters more than people. Now the guy is unhappy just like he was at PSG. He will leave soon is my guess.
Wow. There's a lot going on there. First, back to your initial comment, Mosse. Yeah. So I started the year off. It was kind of a New Year's resolution that instead of saying, what are you yelling or what are we yelling about? I was going to say, what are we talking about? And it just, I tried it and it wasn't me. And I'll be honest, I don't look at yelling as a problem. And so I just said, who am I fooling? I'm not really fooling anybody. And so we've gone back to yelling. But that doesn't mean that I am encouraging, mean or horrible types of things that you say. I still think you can do it you can yell in a civil and respectful way. All right. When it comes to Messi, we talked a little earlier this week about this international tour and preseason tour that Inter Miami is on. And, I think I laid out why it's being done and the business and the sound business behind it. And you have this asset that is global, and you have to go out there and you have to make back the money that you are paying out for him, and you have to spread the brand. That the team hasn't won games, it doesn't really matter. Again, it's preseason. I would love if they were, I'm sure they would love to be winning games. But the alternative is to, sit in Southern Florida and just have a preseason where you run around and kick each other and have some exhibition games here or there and don't charge any money. Where's the fun in that? Where's the business in that? And you're just as liable to get hurt when you step on the field in Southern Florida as you are anywhere else in the world. So, Busquets evidently sustained an injury. Okay, well, he could have sustained an injury doing whatever it is. And if you just want to put them in bubble wrap and not have them do anything until the first game, that's fine, but you will lose. And it will be problematic for you in terms of your preparation. These are not Fabergé eggs. They are incredibly valuable, and maybe in some instances they are worth as much as Fabergé eggs, but you don't have to worry about dropping them on the ground. Now, I don't want you to be reckless, and you do have to have a recognition, and I think Tata Martino, maybe more so than anybody, has some perspective and understanding that you can't run these players into the ground, and you don't want to put them in situations that risk the long-term success of your team. But Tata Martino knew when he signed the deal what this is going to be about, and the international and global aspect of this team, and the preseason, and the selling of Messi, and all of that kind of stuff. He knew that, Messi knew, and everybody else that signs with this team understands what they are getting into. And I'll be honest with you, I prefer this. I would much rather have this. This is awesome. This is entertainment. This is fun. And it's also fun on the inside. I'm not saying it's not tiring. I'm not saying it's draining. But again, you get to travel the world. By the way, first class everywhere you go, and everybody lays out the red carpet for you in everything that you do. And I saw it happen with David Beckham. So everything is planned for and everything is given to you, and you are made more comfortable than any team and in any situation in the world. So you can't complain about that. And what do you have to do? Yeah, you have to get on a plane and you have to go around the world and you have to play games in different environments and you have to leave home. Well, suck it up, Buttercup, is what I say. Mosse, you?
Well, the quote that got people's attention, so they played a Japanese team, Vissel Kobe, today, 0-0. They lost on penalties. Messi came on as a sub. And upon arriving in Japan, Messi said, "Hello, good morning. We're very happy, or I'm personally very happy to be able to be back in Japan again. I've had the opportunity to come in different moments. I'm a little tired from the travel, but eager to play this last match before returning home." And this, "I'm a little tired," everyone has seized on. Is it a good thing that before the season has even started, your star player is already complaining about being tired?
I don't understand. I have no sympathy. First off, I don't think he's saying that he can't function. I don't think he's saying They're in a preseason. Go down to a team that's in, again, Southern Florida and training twice a day and go ask a player, how you doing? I'm tired. Yeah, it's preseason. You're going to get tired. It's just, this is insane. I don't understand that. To your point though, Practical Fanager over there on X, I don't think that he is unhappy. I don't think that he is leaving anytime soon. But I also, when Messi gets in front of a mic, Mosse, in that type of social setting and in that media setting, we know that he often doesn't say a whole lot. And for those that are expecting a TED Talk or something like that, you're going to be severely disappointed. He doesn't give out a whole lot. And so that we are dissecting the few sentences that he has made, and we're all worried about the fact that he said he's tired. No, I think he's going to be fine. And just because Messi is tired doesn't mean that this preseason tour shouldn't have been done. It was the right thing to do. It was the expected thing to do. And if he, Messi, Tata Martino, or anybody on that team didn't want to do that, then they shouldn't have signed up for the gig, because there's plenty of other people that would love to do it.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops twice a week right here on my very own YouTube page. The only way to stay up to date is to hit that subscribe button down below. Size the day, and see you soon.